not comfortable. It's not natural. I don't want to show the world what, how much I have or how much I plan to have. That's kind of weird, but I think it's necessary. I think we need to be transparent. What's up, you guys? And so today I'm going to show you how I'm going to become a billionaire.
Now we are getting 3 people each. The more people that get involved, the more people who are investing, the more money we're all going to make. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not even a scheme per se.
And that might sound a little presumptuous or scrumptious or however you want to put it. But the numbers are indicating that. And I want to show you how that is going to be and how you can also do it. Now, will you be a billionaire? I don't know, probably, most likely. If you follow some of the basic guidelines of investing and saving for long term, yeah, that's definitely plausible. I never thought in my entire life that I would be saying these words, right? I will be a billionaire one day. And it's still a little weird and cringy even saying that, let alone saying it to a bunch of you people. Like, it's just nuts. But I finally manned up and said, you know what? I have to declare these things. Now, it might sound a little weird, but it's true. I have to declare these things and I have to speak them into existence and I have to believe it. And here's the thing, the purpose and reason for it is to help as many people as I can. Bottom line. And if you haven't seen any of my videos and this is the first time you're watching me, please consider subscribing. Your support is really greatly appreciated. But number 2, you would know that is my desire and that's my heart. And that's the whole purpose of this channel is to help people and financially help people as well. And my life mission is to, guess what? Help people. And $1 billion is going to help a lot of people. It just is. I mean, we live in this world where money makes the world go round. And so to help people in the future, because here's the bottom line. I mean, there's still going to be people that need help and there always will be. And so in order for that to happen, people like you and me need to do things to accumulate that kind of wealth to be able to practically help people in need. So yes, I will become a billionaire and I'm going to show you how. So as you can see here, so for the past several years, I've been recording my net worth. And so I've been able to summarize it in these graphs. So as you can see here, I have, and it's kind of going the opposite way. I'm going backwards. So in 2012, my net worth was $914. $914. That was my net worth. 2013, it skyrocketed. That's when I really put the metal to the metal. I don't know. That's when I really got serious about my investing and just started really attacking it. And then you see 14, it did a little bit better. 15, there we go. 16, 193. 2017. And by the way, I remember back in 2014 to 2015, when I hit 100,000 in my net worth, I was like, that's it. I'm done. Like, I've made it over. Like, I wouldn't have dreamt of having $100,000 in my net worth, let alone, if you can see here, my investment savings was 119,000. It was just crazy. I remember that. And so to keep going is just, I was like, you know what? You get used to it. Once you start accumulating, it's and for the right purpose, it's incredible what you're capable of doing. 17, 226, 2018, 306, 2019, 365, and 2020, 440, and it's actually gone up since then. It's over 500,000. And so the next thing I did, and I'll show you, this is where really how we'll get to $1 billion, is I put it as far as percent increase per year. So then I you see here the increase, of course, 2012 to 2013. Yeah, huge, 4,000% increase. And then it just keeps growing after that. Now, as of now, so this is what I did to project. Now I'm doing a projection of 20%. And to me, it's doable. To me, 20% is definitely doable. The amount that we're putting into investments, and B, the types of investments that I'm doing. And they're actually going to be, in my opinion, and if you've seen my channel and some of the things that I invest in, is going to be, we're going to have higher returns. And so 20% returns a year for me, again, includes how much I'm putting into it, which historically I've always been putting anywhere from 10 to 15%, which now I've upped it up, and I'm going to continue to increase over time. 20% is definitely doable. So if you see the projections here, by 2025, I'm projected to have my first million. And that's just based on the percent increase that I plan to have. And this is the power of compound interest, guys. I'm sold. And the crazy thing about compound interest is that it significantly increases as time goes on. It's just this crazy upward snowball, I guess, effect that happens. And so then, and that's it. It's just math. After that, it's just math. 20%, 20%, 20%. And so by 2049, I would have become a billionaire. And I put 2050 because I just was seeing, how far I can get, and I can just keep going. I mean, just the math makes sense. Now, this is everything works smoothly, and if I just continue to be doing what I'm doing, and I've been doing this for the past 15 years, I started recording this in 2012 because before then it was like kind of pitiful, to be honest. I just wasn't making any traction. So even here's the thing, guys. I've been investing for over 15 years, and in 2012 is when I really started getting traction. So just realize if it might take a few years before you actually make any traction at all. It might take a while. So don't lose heart. Know that it's going to take some time before things to really start gaining momentum. But once you do, man, it's going to be really hard to stop that train. The only person that can stop you is yourself, to be honest. And then lastly, I created just a graph of just to show that trajectory, and it's crazy to see this. It really is crazy to see this upward mobility, but it's doable. It's crazy to think that, but just keep doing what I'm doing and it's gonna happen. Now I'm gonna be like 80 years old, but guess what? Warren Buffett is 80 years old. I'm in good company, right? And he's a multi-billionaire. So if I can even be 1/100% that he's done, I'm happy with that. 1 billion, I'm good. And right? Just saying that out loud is just weird. Yeah, I'm good. 1 billion? I'm good with 1 billion. Yeah, bruh, I'm good with $1,000 And so what's the point of doing this video? It's to show that in a lot of ways, it's for me. It's to look back and say, you know what? I said that I was going to become a billionaire and I became one. And the other thing too is to motivate you and encourage you. And honestly, like I said before, that's the whole motivation of this at all. To become wealthy and to do this YouTube video and to share this stuff is not comfortable. It's not natural. I don't want to show the world how much I have or how much I plan to have. That's kind of weird, but I think it's necessary. I think we need to be transparent. People that are billionaires just aren't. There's this weird vibe of like, oh, being secretive and like, oh, like, I don't want to, I don't know. I mean, I get it, having a lot of money is kind of like weird. But I don't know. We need to push past that and be like, you know what? This is how to do it. This is how you can do it. It might not be in the same the same percentages, right? It might be the same amount of commas, but it's still relative. It's all relative, right? It's all the same. It's like we need to help each other to help other people. And that's the thing. It's help people to help people to help people. And it's just this trickle effect that happens. So that's why I want to show you that. That's it. That's all. That's all I have. I have nothing else to say. I love you guys. I really do. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Your support is really greatly appreciated. That's all I have for today. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.